This program is a production of the Panoply Network, a subsidiary of Pizza Plea Media.
Welcome to Crust AM, a paranormal-focused sub-podcast of whatever happened to pizza at McDonald's, which is not a podcast at all, but instead has surpassed podcast quality to become an investigative journalism program, or IJP. I'm your host, Brian Thompson. At the end of the year 2023, I find myself busier than ever. And that is quite a significant statement, considering many professionals in the field of monitoring worldwide busyness have consistently found me to be in the top 12% of busiest people. But emergency circumstances have necessitated that I take some time from my packed schedule to address recent developments in regard to the McDonald's Corporation, which longtime listeners know is a fast food chain with which I have had some previous interactions. Shockingly, these developments also seem to entail matters of the extraterrestrial, hence the need to file this episode under the Crust AM sub-podcast classification. Just a few weeks ago, McDonald's announced the grand opening of a new standalone restaurant concept called CosMc's. For now, the only CosMc's in existence is a single test location in the town of Bolingbrook, Illinois. It is intended to be somewhat of a competitor to Starbucks in that its menu focuses on beverages, small breakfast foods, and a narrow assortment of sweetie treaties. Loyal McDonald's customers may see this new restaurant as somewhat redundant, since regular McDonald's locations already offer a wide variety of beverages, from McCafe coffees to mechanically jerked soda. Plus, for those in search of a protein drink, any McDonald's hamburger can be ordered smoothie style, i.e., processed through the milkshake machine and served in a cup. But perhaps the company wants to redirect its beverage-focused customers away from the main business in order to better serve those who come to the standard restaurants just for food. This is anecdotal, of course, but I personally have been forced to wait up to 15 minutes for a simple order of chicken McNuggets, while an improperly trained employee who reached too far into the milkshake machine in the process of making a smoothie-style Big Mac has to bandage up his mangled hand. In the interest of time, I will not mention every item on the CosMc's menu, but here is a representative sampling. Churro frappe, creamy avocado tomatillo sandwich, s'mores cold brew, spicy queso sandwich, sour cherry energy burst, McPops, tropical spice aid, pretzel bites, blueberry ginger boost, savory hash brown bites, non-s'mores cold brew, twist cone, blackberry mint green tea, caramel fudge brownie, island pick-me-up punch, cookies, berry hibiscus sourade, caramel fudge brownie sundae, popping pear slush, egg McMuffin, sour tango lemonade, McFlurry, M&M's variety only, chai frappe burst, turmeric spiced latte, and, for those with a valid prescription, 1 unit of Lispro brand insulin. Personally, I am not very interested in beverages. I find if I drink too many drinks, I end up wasting quite a bit of valuable journalism time expelling the excess liquid into a bathroom receptacle. For most of my hydration, I simply eat very wet food. However, I am quite interested in the theming of this new restaurant. Not only is CosMc's space-themed, but it is also named after a defunct McDonald Land character called CosMc. This disgusting multi-armed extraterrestrial resembles an orange slug fitted into a metallic spheroidal spacesuit. In this commercial from the late 1980s, CosMc is first encountered by fellow McDonald Land characters Ronald McDonald's and his on-again, off-again lover, the Grimace.
Ronald McDonald and friends in the story of CosMc.
One day, a strange object landed in McDonald Land.
Look! A silver flower pot!
Oh, that's no flower pot, Grimace.
Who's there? Hi-ho, Earth people. CosMc's here. I popped in from outer space on a trade mission.
In a scenario rife with humorous miscommunications, CosMc proceeds to force the McDonald Land characters into trading with him. He takes a skateboard from Ronald McDonald's and replaces it with a floor lamp. He takes a pair of headphones from the Grimace and replaces them with an inflatable pool toy, etc. It is really quite uproarious, and I recommend listeners look up the commercial on YouTube if you are in the mood to metaphorically bust a proverbial gut. However, despite the obvious appeal of CosMc, the character was discontinued in 1992, and I believe I may know why. But first, a message from one of Crust to Crust AM's most loyal sponsors. It is the not-too-distant future. The leaders of the world have made good on their secret oaths. After centuries of meticulous conspiracy, they have finally united, ushering in a new order where borders do not exist, resources are shared equally, and humanity devotes itself to the furtherance of the public good. In other words, it is time for you to finally move your family into your bunker and kill anyone who encroaches on your private property. But in the confusion of your upcoming battles with concerned neighbors, law enforcement officials, and stormtroopers from Child Protective Services, how will you be able to tell family from foe? You will not have to worry with Color Me Safe pills, new from the Sea Crane Company. Each Color Me Safe pill contains a nearly harmless petroleum-based dyeing agent that will travel through your family's bloodstreams and permanently change their skin a distinctive color. Choose from turquoise, mauve, tangerine, greenish teal, or mix and match Color Me Safe pills to create your family's own custom hue. Color Me Safe pills from the Sea Crane Company, now made with less mercury. "1992 was an eventful year. President Bush of the United States and President Yeltsin of Russia met at Camp David to formally declare the end of the Cold War. Country music star Billy Ray Cyrus issued a stern warning to fans about his debilitating heart condition, urging them not to break it on account of its being achy. And McDonald's began phasing out its national pizza program. I believe it is quite possible this last event had something to do with the simultaneous disappearance of the CosMc character. For some time, I have noted on this very sub-podcast the various connections between McDonald's pizza and extraterrestrial activity. For example, the saucer shape of alien spacecraft matches almost exactly with the shape of a typical non-Detroit style pizza pie. A shape called round. And I have reason to believe some ancient Egyptian artifacts depict images of pizza knowledge being passed down to human civilization by godlike beings from outer space. Though I was unable to examine these artifacts, which are housed in Paris, France's Louvre Museum, because I traveled there on a day the museum was closed. In many classic works of science fiction, alien cultures are inspired to visit planet Earth out of concern over our invention of the nuclear bomb. For the first time in human history, we became capable not only of destroying ourselves, but potentially destroying our whole planet. Movie buffs are well aware of this device after having seen this summer's hit film Oppenheimer, about the bomb's brilliant inventor who tragically found himself banned from all major hotel chains for the unsanitary practice of sitting in their chairs while naked. In these works of science fiction, extraterrestrials respond to this new power often with hostility, seeking to neutralize the destructive humans before they can spread their violent ways throughout the cosmos. And while there is nothing to support this theory by way of evidence, etc., I believe it is possible the elimination of the McDonald's pizza program may have attracted similar negative attention from alien beings. Or at least, I believe this possibility was seriously considered by the powers that be at the McDonald's Corporation, who realized any angry extraterrestrial who landed on the lawn of the company headquarters demanding accountability for the removal of pizza might be driven to even further anger when made aware of the cosmic character, an ugly, duplicitous, unintelligent stereotype of an alien whose only purpose seems to be the incitement of mocking ridicule of ETs. While I am somewhat dismayed no alien species saw fit to punish humanity for the sin of discontinuing McDonald's pizza, I am happy that someone at McDonald's had the wisdom to remove the offensive cosmic character before any such wrathful aliens arrived. But while these days McDonald's has done nothing momentous enough to attract attention from beyond our world, such as, for example, bringing pizza back to their menu, I believe the reinstatement of the cosmic character in promotion of their new beverage-themed spin-off may unnecessarily provoke any spacefaring species who would fly their saucers through the McDonald's drive-thru in search of, for example, an island pick-me-up punch, which I imagine they would not consume through their mouths like human beings, but would instead absorb through their slimy, smelly epidermi. What's more, the state of Illinois already has more UFO sightings than almost any state in the United States. Last year alone, 4,100 Illinoisans reported spotting alien spacecraft. Looking at the database of the National Unidentified Flying Object Reporting Center, or NUFORC, many of these sightings occurred in the town of Bolingbrook, the very same location as CosMc's. In fact, there are over a dozen reports from Bolingbrook residents of seeing fiery objects zooming through the night sky. Year over year, sightings of these nighttime fireballs that could not possibly be anything other than alien spacecraft have increased so much that one might even describe their rise as, metaphorically, meteoric. So, despite how busy I am, I feel it is my duty to travel to CosMc's and warn them to once again remove their offensive mascot, and perhaps even change their name, lest they provoke the ire of offended aliens. But considering the amount of UFO activity in the area, and keeping in mind the possibility that the damage may already be done, I endeavor to do so in the safest and most prudent manner possible.
Holidays and welcome to the National UFO Reporting Center hotline in Washington State at area code 206-722-3000. Website address ufocenter.com. Our staff will be traveling during the Christmas holiday and will be operating the hotline remotely. Hence, if you believe you may have been witness to a UFO, we would like to invite you to leave your name, location, and telephone number, and we will attempt to return your call at our early convenience. We would be grateful if you would please avoid leaving a long message. In the meantime, we would like to invite you to submit a detailed written statement describing your sighting using our online report form on our website at ufocenter.com. Thank you for your call and Merry Christmas to all.
Hello, Merry Christmas to you as well. My name is Brian Thompson. I'm calling the UFO reporting hotline because I am going to be traveling through the state of Illinois fairly soon, and I think there's a high likelihood that I will be intercepted by UFOs. I know the area is sort of a metaphorical hotbed of UFO activity. So I was just wondering if I might be able to have sort of an open line to the UFO reporting hotline while I'm traveling. Maybe just have somebody from your organization on the phone with me at all times in case I come into contact with extraterrestrials. You can reach me at my telephone number. It is 338. And once again, my name is Brian Thompson. That is Brian with one R. Thank you.
Illinois State Police.
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. I'm calling because I'm going to be traveling through Illinois fairly soon, and I was wondering if I might be able to arrange a police escort. I'm afraid that I might come under attack from unidentified objects, etc.
Okay, just 1 second. Let me put you on hold.
Okay, thank you.
You said you wanted to arrange an escort. We don't do anything like that.
Oh, okay. Do you know who I would be able to contact for that sort of a service?
I have not anything the state of Illinois would do.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
If you feel that strongly, you should probably not travel.
Oh, really? Hello?
If you don't feel that you're safe traveling, you should probably not travel then.
Well, I just don't know. I was reading an article about certain sightings in the state of Illinois, and I'm going to be engaging in some activity that might provoke the attention of certain entities responsible for those sightings, and so
And that would be at your own risk.
At my own risk. Okay, well, I will try to bring a weapon or something. Thank you.
Thank you for calling Midwest Sporting Goods. For store hours and range hours, press 1. For address and location, press 2. For range information, press 3. For FOID card information, press 4. To speak with a gunsmith, press 5. To speak with the office, press 6.
Midwest Sporting Goods, I can help you.
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. I'm going to be traveling through the state of Illinois pretty soon, and I called the state police asking to arrange a police escort for my own protection because I'm afraid I might come under attack on the way. And they said that I was going to be traveling at my own risk, and I assume that means I should probably purchase a weapon. Do you have any weapons that can legally be transported inside a car and would be effective at firing at, let's say, an unidentified object in the sky?
Not so much. Primarily because you need an extra license in order to buy a firearm in Illinois.
Oh, really? Extra in addition to what?
Yeah. In addition to your Illinois state ID.
Oh, I see. Well, is there anything sort of short of a firearm, say a harpoon gun or grappling hook, something like that?
No, we don't stock that sort of thing.
Okay.
We really only do firearms.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help. Happy New Year.
Yeah, no trouble. Stay safe out there.
Well, thank you. I'm definitely going to try.
Good luck.
Thank you. Goodbye. Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizza@mcdonalds@gmail.com. To support the show, please join my Patreon at patreon.com/pizza@mcd's for exclusive benefits. And for more information, including links to social media, merchandise opportunities, etc., visit pizza@mcdonalds.com. Thank you to my invaluable Patreon producers: Trisha Yates, Adam Crump, Dan Dreyer, Bipolar Biped, Grant Bacon, Jacob Ford, Joe Kajik, Kimberly King, Kyle Tarak, Thomas Young, Pam Gabriel, Polly Egan, Will, Andrew Duffy, Andrew Ahmed Rubin, Billy Jean, Brad Allen Thompson, Gerald Lewis, Jay Poop, Calvin Thomas, Can You Flybobby, Floral Paul, Mel, Mitchell Kordick, Opus Moreski, Paul Fu, and Ryan Guggenmoss. I'm Brian Thompson, investigative journalist.